Hey guys, this is Fang/Sophia here coming at you with a new, I guess kind of old series. I used to do Sonic Tuesdays, but because I felt like it wasn't doing my channel much favors, I decided to just stick to 2 uploads per week, but then I realized that wasn't working either, so we've tackled on a Friday video, and now it's Sonic Fridays. So, as you all can hear, this is it. The box of Lucas here. And if she sounds off, that's because she is currently sick.
Yeah, and you might hear me talking in there. I'm going to try my best not to talk during this.
So yeah, today we are doing good old GameRant. Oh boy!
I had a feeling he would have interest in this when I found it. Because him and GameRant have some history.
Pretty much, yeah. So we're doing the 13 things fans need to know about Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm pretty much already expecting there to be some sort of shenanigans, and I also expect this to be any information that you can learn from the games.
Yep.
And they also get a -1 point for mentioning the fact that Shadow is one of the edgier characters from the Sonic games.
Yeah, I was about to read that as well.
Which is something that I'm really getting tired of, is that just because a character is introverted doesn't mean they're edgy.
Exactly. Shadow's an introverted person. The only interaction he had was on the arc with Robotnik, or Gerald, and Mario.
And not only that, you know, he doesn't have trust issues, he has severe trust issues. So going by that logic, and being introverted and being alone is edgy, well, yeah, I guess that makes me edgy. With the heart. So yeah, if you all are new here, make sure to comment to that and subscribe, and make sure to click that bell icon to all. So let's get started.
Okay, so fans of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise have undoubtedly heard of Shadow the Hedgehog, known as one of the quote-unquote edgier characters from the Sonic games. Shadow quickly became a fan favorite for that very reason. I beg to differ on that, but okay. However, especially given a lack of recent video games expanding on the voice character, Shadow has been missing in action.
Yep.
He works for them, so... But thanks to the surprising success of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the Sonic universe is coming back to the forefront. With this resurgence comes the hope from longtime fans that perhaps Shadow will once again join the cultural
Zeitgeist. Yeah, of his day and age.
Read on to catch up on all things one needs to know about Shadow the Hedgehog. And then it's showing that it was updated because of...
Sonic the Hedgehog has become an internet meme, and they gave me space where recent years the Blue Hedgehog has seen the series become one of the more successful video game adaptations of one movies, with a 3rd movie on the way. Anyways, let's get to this.
Okay, number 13, voice actors. In the world of video games, it seems that voice actors rarely get the recognition they deserve outside of giant AAA blockbuster titles that take the world by storm. With Sega and the Sonic the Hedgehog series being rather prominent in both Japan and the West, Shadow the Hedgehog has both notable English and Japanese actors. The voice for him in English is provided by actor Kurt Thornton, while the Japanese version of the character is brought to life by Koji Yusen. Thornton took over the English voice of Shadow the Hedgehog in 2010, with David Humphrey being the original voice and Jason Griffith holding that role from 2005 to 2010. Despite the role changing numerous times, the voice of Shadow has remained as iconic as ever.
Okay, that is where I will definitely disagree with GameRant there, is that while David Humphrey and Jason Griffith have very iconic voices for Shadow, a lot of people feel like Kirk's voice is for Shadow, and I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, I am as well with that.
It has nothing to do with his it has nothing to do with his ability as a voice actor. I love his other stuff he's done, like Sayax and Kingdom Hearts, Kisame from Naruto.
Oh yeah, he does those really good.
You know, it's just with Shadow, I feel like his voice just doesn't fit, you know, the alternate life form.
Yeah.
Because, like I explained to you before, well, like I explained to the audience, is that one of the characteristics that each Shadow voice actor has is that Shadow's voice is very, to be honest, very soft-spoken, unless he's showing some new emotional thing or whatever.
Yep.
But it's not soft-spoken to where you're, how to word it, he's not soft-spoken like to where you can't take him seriously. He's soft-spoken, intense to his voice. So, like, a perfect example, which I haven't done my David Humphrey style Shadow in a hot minute, but a perfect example is when, is actually during the final confrontation between Shadow and Sonic in the game before they have to work together.
Yeah.
To where, like, you know, UFC's too surprised me professional. I thought that capsule that you were in exploded in space. You know, there's a bit of softness to it.
Really good.
And then, of course, with Jason Griffith, there's still that softness despite the fact that Jason Shadow is a bit more rough sounding.
That
rasping.
Voice, both Sonic and Shadow.
When it comes to his Japanese voice actor, I my honestly start playing video Sonic games with Japanese voices. Again, nothing against the English cast, it's just I can't take some characters seriously anymore with how they sound.
Yeah, I could go into a rant about a few other characters' voice actors that got changed, but I'm not gonna do that.
So, like I said, this has nothing to do with the actual voice actors themselves. This is more to do with my personal preference.
Yeah.
I still have every intention to interview Thornton in the future, and Roger Craig Smith, and everyone else. So, to be honest, they also forgot to mention Ryan Drummond.
Yeah.
Does voice Shadow for one line in Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah, that's right, he does.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
Number 12, Canon H height and birthday. Oh dear lord, I can only imagine what this is going to go. Shadow the Hedgehog had reigned for decades as one of the coolest video game character designs. His popularity and the dedication of the intense Sonic the Hedgehog fandom have created a detailing of the canonical information regarding the red and black blur. He was officially born on March 14, 1928, and as a full-grown adult stands at 3 feet 4 inches, which is rather impressive for a bipedal hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is inching ever closer to his canonical 100th birthday. So fans have begun speculating whether or not Sega will acknowledge his date in the near future if there were a celebration in honor of the impressive event.
Okay. Your math is off.
Way off.
Because from Sonic Adventure 2, they clearly state that the whole space calling arc has been happening 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So, let's say Sonic Adventure 2 takes place in the year that game came out, which was the 2000s. Okay, well, 50 years is literally, 90s, 80s, 70s,
It's
60s,
the 1950s. Yeah.
And based on Maria. Beyblade on the brain.
Beyblade brain rot.
And with the style of outfits that Maria has on, it resembles stuff that someone would wear during the 50s.
Yeah, it does.
And so, by that point, you find this is also fan speculation.
Yeah, it is.
So, they're using a fan
And yeah, they're using the fan theory, which normally
isn't canon.
Yeah.
Which I'm really am getting tired of the fans using fan theories onto why a character is a certain way. A perfect example is the whole Peach thing.
Oh god, yeah.
That people actually think that she purposely gets taken away from Bowser. Which I don't believe that one bit. I just, if Nintendo hasn't acknowledged it, then I'm not going to consider it canon.
Same.
I mean, fan theories are fine, but people should never take it.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously. You know, that's why with Matt Pat's videos, he always ends it with, "Hey, just a
theory.
a game,
Yeah.
a game theory." So I'm not going to. This is just a bunch of
It's a bunch of baloney.
BS. It's not canon.
11 game appearances. I love how they're using Boom Shadow for game appearances. The weird thing with Shadow the Hedgehog is that despite his popularity, the general audience feels like a character that only appears a handful of times across the series. The truth of the matter is that he has appeared in over 35 games, in either a full capacity cameo or was mentioned. He's a core member of the Sonic the Hedgehog series roster of characters, and that has remained true even outside of games. In addition to appearing in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, anime television shows, and comics, he's also made a cameo appearance in an Archie comic. He may appear to be a niche anti-hero in the series, but in reality that he empties waters from the truth. Shadow remains to this day one of the most popular characters in all the Sonic the Hedgehog series.
I love how they keep needing to mention, "Oh yeah, by the way, Shadow's very popular," just in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I like how they keep mentioning that too. It's like, yeah, we know he's popular.
All I'm gonna say is that so far this article is impressing me. It's a lot of fine new details.
Yeah.
And it sounds like to me that someone spent a lot of time doing research on how many games. It's not just a thing they could be off on the numbers. But probably at this point I would imagine that's so, because if we're just gonna look at the main games he was in. So there was Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, Sonic the Black Knight, Sonic Battle. You know, even I haven't even mentioned all the ones he has appeared in. There's about 6.
Yep.
So what we'll probably do is...
Doesn't he appear in one of the Boom games too?
Yeah, he appears in the first one.
Yeah, so technically 7 right there and off.
Yeah, he's mind controlled in that one. Ironic.
Shadow,
The ultimate
buddy.
life getting mind.
Oh, brother.
But all I'm going to say about this one is that it could be true, it could not be true. Again, I'm not going to spend my time like
You would have to go through a in-depth research for that.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know, if someone wants to do it for us, then put it down below in the comments on how many stuff he has actually appeared in, and this includes everything.
Comics and all. Everything.
Yeah. Even as simple as maybe a McDonald's.
Say that, and I remember those little tiny Sonic games we used to have in the Happy Meal ones, and I got the Shadow one where he's grinding on the morale where you have to push the button where he can jump over his face.
Alright, next one.
Everything created by Robotic's grandfather.
You don't say.
If anyone's played Sonic Adventure 2, they would know this. Shadow was not born like an average hedgehog, he was made. Most Sonic fans know who Dr. Robotnik is, but only true fans are aware of his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik. Gerald Robotnik wanted to create a cure for his ill granddaughter, Maria. His efforts led to the creation of Shadow, the surly hedgehog everyone knows and loves. Unfortunately, the cure for Maria's sickness within Shadow was never given the chance to help her, as she was shot while trying to help Shadow escape the facility.
Okay,
You don't say!
First and foremost, I love how they mentioned the true fans know who Gerald is, number one. All fans know who Gerald Robotnik is.
Yep, all Sonic fans know. I have seen a lot of people do comments.
Okay, number two. I know that people still call Eggman Dr. Robotnik because what they decided to do from Sonic Adventure 1 is basically combine his Japanese name with Dr. Eggman, which is his nickname, and also they made his full name Dr. Eggman, no, Dr. Ival
Robotnik,
but his nickname was Eggman.
Yep.
But starting from Sonic Adventure 1, they just started calling him Eggman.
Yep.
In the US, despite the fact that he's still called Dr. Ivan Robotnik.
Yep, despite that, yeah.
So, it doesn't matter what name you use, just, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, on to number 9. Oh, he carries Black Doom's DNA inside him. You don't say. Black Doom is the villain in Shadow's solo video game, Shadow the Hedgehog. He's the leader of a race of aliens that are detrimental to humanity's health. When Shadow was being created by Gerald Robotnik, the scientists used some of Black Doom's DNA to make the grumpy hedgehog. Really?
Just keep going.
Maybe that's why Shadow has such a dark personality, right? However, despite having bits of Black Doom inside him, Shadow is still able to...
Oh my... Okay, first and foremost, Shadow is grumpy because of everything he has went through. It has nothing to do with his blood.
It has nothing to do with Black Doom's DNA at all.
And to be honest, this is where I want to say that you guys really missed out on a joke that you guys could have done by combining this one and the previous one. You guys could have really made something that says Shadow has 2 dads.
Yeah, I literally could have made a joke about it. Shadow was able to defeat him because he used the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yep. Which amplifies anyone's power if he uses it.
If I have to, I will insert the clip of what Shadow does after he beats his butt.
Okay. I think it's time that people stop making fun of Shadow just because he is the way he is. There's a reason why he is the way he is.
And y'all would know that if just...
They do know that. The problem is that people love memes, people love jokes, and it's like, I get it. But there are certain jokes that just start becoming really old. And the whole edgy, out the edge jokes, it's starting to get really freaking old. Any Shadow edgy jokes is getting freaking old. Jesus, this article is gonna...
Possesses incredible durability is number 8. Story by Shadow is a critter nigh impossible to wound. He is impervious to bullets and can survive falling from space and crashing onto a planet. Fans haven't seen such durability since Master Chief crash landing on Earth after ditching the Covenant ship in orbit. All joking aside, Shadow is one of the strongest characters people will meet in this franchise. He might have a biting attitude, but he has the endurance needed to match it. No one wants to mess with Shadow or get in his way.
I'm pretty sure Shadow came first, then Halo.
Yeah.
Look up Halo 1 and then look up Sonic Adventure 2.
Halo 1. There it is. Okay.
November 15th, 2001.
And then...
Sonic Adventure 2. Really safe.
And Yeah, Shadow came before Halo.
Yeah.
So that's wrong.
Clearly. Fans haven't seen us. Press letter on their record. Okay, number one, that was Halo 3. Halo 3 came out in 2007.
Yeah,
That was way after.
Yeah.
Way after Sonic 3. That was also after Sonic 06. And once again, mentioning in that reason for that, play the games or watch the cutscenes.
Watch the cutscenes. There is literal YouTube videos where someone has took all the scenes from the games, from recording them themselves, and made it a movie. I should know. That's how I watched some of the cutscenes for Sonic 06 after I beat the game, because I wanted to see the cutscenes again without having to play the game again.
And the fact of the matter is that not every single person on this planet is super duper happy-go-lucky like Sonic is. Some people like myself is more laid back, we're more introverted, and we're more of a loner.
Exactly.
It's because, unfortunately, memes.
I know, but it's a sense of light. Anyways, number 7, can use Chaos Emeralds.
Oh my god.
Chaos Emeralds are an integral part of the Sonic series' history. The evil Dr. Robotnik uses them for dark purposes, but Sonic can use them to increase his powers and fight for the greater good. Using these Chaos Emeralds grants immense power to whoever can hold them. Typically in the game, Sonic is seen using them. However, it shouldn't surprise anyone to know that Shadow can wield them as well. In his first gaming adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow is seen harnessing all that nice Chaos energy.
Well, my French, but no shit.
I don't like what I just read. Hell.
Also, you're wrong. Dr. Eggman is also using stuff for good purposes when he needs to.
Yeah.
Perfect example, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic 06, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the ones that helped them get to the altar. He was all, in a sense, this is a minor thing, but he also in a sense helped out in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Against Emeralds too.
Yep.
I think I'm correct on that, but I know that he was able to get out because of the chaos.
Yeah. Conceptually designed to be Sonic's villain.
Just read it.
Oftentimes, when thinking up a villain for a hero, creators tend to make antagonists with incredibly similar powers. The Sonic series fell into the same routine with the creation of Shadow. He was conceptually designed to be a darker version of Sonic for the Blue Bird to go up against the Reverse Flash to Sonic Splash. However, fans took such a liking to Shadow's edgy attitude that over time Shadow has become more of an ally and rival than an outright dastardly villain like Robotnik.
Yes, in a sense, it's like Adventure 2. I mean, what they said was true, although they get shot up about the edgy stuff, but...
Yeah.
Yes, Shadow was designed to basically be the opposite of Sonic, basically Sonic Shadow. That's why his name's that way. That's why he gets confused to be like Sonic, because they do look very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you the reason why they confused Sonic and Shadow is it's Super Sonic. That's my theory.
You have a point with that. Because Sonic's quills go...
During that time, they went up simply to Shadow.
Yeah.
And of course, if you look up one of his beta designs, which was later called Terios, that really drives home the point. that he was meant to be
Sonic's
yeah.
darker half.
Yeah.
Five matches Sonic in terms of speed. Sonic the Hedgehog is all about speed. That's what he's known for. His very catchphrase is "gotta go fast" for crying out loud. So how does Shadow stack up in a race against Sonic? It's incredibly close. Shadow's speed is definitely equitable with Sonic's. Shadow wouldn't be a proper rival or threat to Sonic if he couldn't keep up with him. However, rest assured, at the end of the day, Sonic is just a smidge faster than Shadow.
Now this is where I'm gonna offer my own theory. I think Shadow is stronger and faster than Sonic because of one thing.
His ring limiters.
The rain limiters. We've seen what those puppies can do if he takes them off.
Sonic 06 and you want to get the Mechalos?
Sonic X.
Oh yeah, and Sonic X too. Yeah.
So, I think there's a chance Shadow is actually faster and stronger than Sonic, but because of the power drainage
of the limiters,
yeah.
he can't exactly utilize it.
Show that.
Yeah.
So, keep in mind, it's not officially canon. I'm just going by some basic
knowledge.
Yeah, theory crafting.
Yes.
So yeah.
Calls himself the ultimate life form.
Oh my god.
Humility is not Shadow's strong suit. Like Sonic, Shadow has a tendency to boast a lot. But where Sonic does it in a funny, casual way, Shadow takes it to a whole other level. When Shadow toots his own horn, he does it so in an aggressive, hostile manner. He even refers to himself as the ultimate life form. Though the characters decipher most anthropomorphic characters in Sonic the Hedgehog universe tend to feature large heads, Shadow was a figurative as well as a literal big head.
He is the ultimate life form. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think during one of the games or in Sonic X, I believe Sonic complimented him and actually said, like, actually called him the ultimate life form. Wasn't there?
It might have been Sonic X. I'll have to look that up. But it might have been Sonic X.
Again, I'm not Geron person, I remember Sonic complimenting Shadow.
There's a possibility that was Sonic X.
Thing is that Shadow calls himself the ultimate life form because that's what he was designed to be.
Exactly.
And he also backs it up. Shadow, in a lot of ways, like I said, if we're going to be technical, if we're going to go by the fact that Shadow is stronger and faster than Sonic, then yeah, he is the ultimate life form. Not only that, he has all these abilities that not even Sonic can do. Yeah, Sonic can do Chaos Control, but Sonic can't do Chaos Spear, Chaos Blast, Chaos Lance.
Only Shadow could do those.
So yes, again, there's a reason why they call him the ultimate life form. People that know this character very well knows why. Let's move on.
I'm dreading what number 1 is, and we're only at number 3. Where's Air Shoes? Oh. Part of Shadow's speed can be accounted for thanks to in large part to those iconic shoes of his. The red and white shoes he sports are called air shoes, and they have tiny jets on the bottom. These jets can fire off like rockets, allowing Shadow to experience sprinting. They make it look like he's hovering over the ground at amazing speed. If Shadow were to ever beat Sonic in a race, it would be because of those air shoes. I want to hit my head on the wall.
It still takes skill to use air shoes. In a lot of ways, air shoes are no different than humans using roller skates, or it takes a lot of skill to use them at that speed.
Yeah, especially with how fast Shadow can go.
And the thing is that we don't see him like using them when he's starting to get going. He mainly kicks them on when he's at a full-on sprint.
If he's just casually running, they aren't on.
No. You're...
Am I confusing things?
Yes, you are.
Okay, never mind. Continue with what you're saying.
When he's going from an idle position to a walking to a jogging speed, he doesn't have them on. When he's on a full sprint and on a full run, yes, that's when he kicks them off. But keep in mind, he also uses chaos control to amplify his speed.
This is true.
So, and at the same time though too, it's like, really, this is fast that for me, no, like really.
If anyone's played the games, they would know most of this already.
Yeah.
Number
Next.
2 has a soft spot for Rouge. As fans could probably guess, Shadow's personality does not allow him to make close friends. He's far too arrogant and judgmental to be a hedgehog surrounded by buddies. However,
He's a loner. He's introverted.
However, he does have a soft spot for Rouge. Like Shadow, Rouge the Bat is one of those anti-hero types that cover the Sonic universe. She's a master thief who likes to steal a Chaos Emerald or 3. The two of them have teamed up on more than one occasion and spoken aloud of the fact that they are each one of the few people the other cares about. They also work together at Gun with Omega.
Yes. This one is actually technically not wrong.
I know.
Yes, it has shown that they do care about each other, but technically speaking, guess what the official Sonic canon has said nowadays? Team Dark aren't friends, and I call BS.
I call BS on that too, considering
Rouge has shown so many times how concerned he is for Shadow and Omega. Force has shown that Shadow gets worried about Omega and Rouge.
Yeah, especially if you play episode Shadow.
And like I said, Shadow isn't arrogant. Mental, he's introverted. And a loner, yes, he is arrogant. But it's only when he's in one of his moods.
Yeah. when he's in one of his moods, yeah. Oh.
But again, this doesn't need to be on here.
No.
People can learn this by playing through the games.
Number 1, considered immortal. The average real-life hedgehog does not have a very long lifespan. It's in the single digits. Shadow is not an average hedgehog. For one thing, he's a character in a video game franchise. For another, the experience that created him had made him virtually immortal. As Sprite Shadow the Hedgehog is everyone's favorite edgelord of a hedgehog who will forever bearing the unforeseen disasters. Gerald Robotnik knew what he was doing when he set out to make Shadow. They call him an edgelord.
I was ignoring. Unfortunately, as honest people still make fun of loner, introverted characters, all we can do is fight against it. But, yes, Shadow is considered immortal. However, Gerald made Shadow for his granddaughter. He had no plans on... He was based there to be a friend for Maria.
Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less.
Although I do think he also designed Shadow just in case the Black Arms
Came back.
Came back.
Which they did.
Well, I'm talking about when Gerald and Maria was alive.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when it comes to this article, it's like they're putting fan theories on it. They're also putting stuff that people can learn from
just playing the game.
Yeah, and believe it or not, if they really wanted to impress Sonic or Shadow fans, why not just mention the fact that, oh yeah, by the way, Shadow can amplify his power. Remember those golden rings he wears on his wrists and probably on his ankles? If he takes them off, he gets to boost some power, but he can't do it all the time, or else it's basically like Super Saiyan 3 go. He loses.
Yeah.
It drains it.
Which is...
But no.
I know it happened in Sonic X, but did he take them off there in Sonic Adventure 2 when they was getting the whole...
No.
Okay. I know during Sonic X he took them off when they was trying to get the arc.
That was the first time doing it, and then it officially became canon in the official Sonic canon of Sonic 6.
Yeah. The scene he goes at the end is great.
Even if the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I always have.
Oh, such a good one. Oh, like there's so much good story for him in 06.
So, all I'm going to say about this article is, I'm probably going to be doing my own beginner Shadow series to let you all know something you need to know. And it's actually going to be useful stuff.
Yeah,
This is random. Like, I don't...
So random it hurts. Like, I have technically been a fan of the Sonic franchise since I was 3. By technicality.
Like... Anyways, we're done here.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think down below in the comments. And as always, we'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.